Here's the one really weird thing about how we value real estate in the Cincinnati market. You see, in most of the country, in most cities, there are three factors that contribute towards how the market, agents, consumers ultimately determine value in home. The first one is looking at comparable sales. The second one is looking at how long the competition has been on the market. And then the third one is price per square foot. Now in Cincinnati, we look at comparable sales a lot. And how the market responds to the competition's value proposition, right, which is measured by how long it's on the market. If it sells quickly, it was a good value. If it takes a long time to sell, it probably was not a great value. The second one is looking at your competitions, the market's response to your competition as measured by days on market. But that third one, price per square foot, we don't really use that in Cincinnati. That's different from pretty much the entire country. Now, why is that? No one actually knows. Here's my guess. Cincinnati is an old city comprised of a lot of old neighborhoods. And I think with housing stock inventory being as old as it is, there are renovations, there are additions, and that changes the square footage of each individual house, right? It's not necessarily what the auditor recorded from 75 years ago, because there may have been a huge addition that was done 10 years ago. And the other component about price per square foot, and this I've never really understood why other cities follow it so closely, is that price per square foot doesn't reflect the degree of repair or disrepair or improvements or delayed improvements, deferred maintenance that have or have not transpired in that house. And so we believe because every home is unique, value is unique to individual homes. So we look a lot closer at recent residential real estate sales, how the market is looking at the competition, and then ultimately the Chabris Group, we also pull some economics into it and look at economic trends that drive future demand or potentially lack thereof over the short term, the next 2 to 3, 4 months while you're on the market. So that's the scoop. It's a little quirky thing about the Cincinnati real estate market. If you've lived in other markets, you may have seen this and wondered why that is the way it is here in Cincinnati. And now you at least know my best educated guess.